Lemon bars are universally loved for their ooey gooey goodness. So loved that they were given their own day. That's October 15th, everyone. That's National Lemon Bar Day. But what do you make when you can't eat lemons?
I'm a foodie with 14 food allergies, one of which being citrus, lemons, oranges, limes, the works. But I wasn't gonna let that stop me. I still wanted a bar-based dessert, and I was going to make one. And I don't know, the pineapple bar might actually be better than the original, but I'll let you be the judge.
Today, I'm going to be baking the future of bar-based desserts. And I hope your taste buds are ready, because the pineapple bar is going to blow them away. To start things off, I want to show you an amazing parchment hack I recently learned. Apparently, we're all bad listeners, because the parchment has been telling us for years that it's been parched. Crinkle it up, dip it in water, and look at that! See how it's no longer popping out of the dish? This fits 100 times better than it would have before.
So I originally found this hack on TikTok, and I don't know who posted it, so if any of you know who posted it, please send me the link. I'd love to pin it.
The crust of our pineapple bar is essentially a giant shortbread cookie, and to make it, we'll be using 4 simple ingredients: 1 cup of flour, a half cup of powdered sugar, a 1/4 cup of canola oil, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. You'll see a lot of recipes using butter, which is fine, but since I and about 2/3 of the adult population can't have dairy, I'm using canola oil. Now don't worry, this won't make your crust greasy because we're going to be cutting that butter measurement in half. So if you would have originally used a 1/2 cup of butter, you will instead be using a 1/4 cup of canola oil. Now when it comes to mixing this dough, can I suggest heavy machinery? Doughs like this come together in a pebble-like consistency, which can make it difficult to mix by hand. But a mixer makes the job a piece of cake. At this point, your dough will be very delicate, which is exactly why we're going to be pressing it into a rough ball. Do this for about a minute to build some, not a lot, of gluten. The gluten will offset how fragile the dough is, but because there's so little, it won't make it chewy. Transfer that to your lined baking dish, making sure to press it into a nice even layer. Bake for 16 minutes at 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 177 degrees Celsius. With our crust in the oven, let's get to making our pineapple custard. In a large bowl, add 1 cup of sugar, a 1/2 cup of pineapple juice, a 1/4 cup of flour, and of course salt. We'll also need 3 eggs. 1, 2, 3. Give everything a good mix before pouring your pineapple custard over your crust. Now, if you find you have, hypothetically, introduced too much air trying to give a perfect shot and now you're left with a bubbly mess, you could, theoretically, fix that by taking out the mini blowtorch you never get to use. Then using said hypothetical blowtorch to heat the air inside the bubbles, making them rapidly expand until they pop. You know, hypothetically. But you'll never need to do that. You're too smart for that. Pop your dish back in the oven for another 20 minutes, or until your custard is set. These come out looking so cute. If you want that picture-perfect piece, make sure to trim off the edges, dust of powdered sugar, and cut into squares. I'm not joking when I say you need to try these. Maybe not while wearing lip gloss, but hey, if it wasn't for the lip gloss, I could eat a whole plate. From my kitchen to yours, eat happy.